All right, you guys. This is the hard part about mouths is having to draw teeth. A lot of people draw the teeth like they're pieces of gum, and then they look weird and cartoony. So I'm going to show you what to do. So the first thing is kind of the same steps you took with the lips that were not open. You start with the lines between the lips, and since there's a space, I'm actually going to do two lines. So this is going to be the edge of my top lip here, and then I'm going to make the edge of my bottom lip, it kind of comes down and then comes across and up. Now I could spend some more time making those two lines really exactly accurate, but I don't want to take that much time yet. I still want to go ahead and add the thickness to the bottom and top lip so you can kind of see that, hey, I'm going to draw the bottom lip, a curving line. It's going to be a lot more stretched out now because the mouth is more open, so the lips are stretched. On the top, I still have that same curve. Once you've drawn the curve, don't forget to add a little philtrum space if, depending on how big yours is or whatever picture you happen to be looking at. So at this point, I could start defining more things, but I want to go ahead and show you how to put in the teeth. And it's actually as simple as a negative space drawing. So instead of drawing the teeth, I'm going to draw everything around the teeth, and I'm going to shade in the areas that are darker. So you can kind of see where those little tiny shapes in between the teeth. So right over here, I've got like a little shadow here where you can't really see the tooth. It's like too dark. There's a little kind of triangular shape here, another little triangular shape there. Where my front teeth are, it's even smaller, almost non-existent. And honestly, if you need to remove some teeth just to make it look more natural, no one's going to know, because sometimes you don't want to try to overcrowd your teeth, and then that looks kind of strange too. Now, if I start to do some shading on the top lip, remember the top lip's usually a little bit darker. In this case, in my picture, that's the case too. On my lower lip, it's definitely dark towards the corner, but then it starts to kind of lighten up, and I can really see some of those curving lines around my lip, and it darkens up as it goes back that direction. I'm going to actually, shade underneath the lip so it looks like it's part of my face. I can even give a little bit of value up here to make the top lip look more three-dimensional. Little bit of texture there. Even though I can't see the lines, I know it's there. Now, usually our teeth aren't completely just white like that either. So I might come in with just a smidge of shading, like especially on the edges where, my teeth are kind of going back into my face. But I'm not outlining. That's the key thing. Even though you see these lines in there, if you outline, people are gonna think that that's weird. I think it's just our brain doesn't register teeth as being an outline. They just register it as being kind of like a shape, basically, a white-ish shape. So just be careful about how much, when you're shading, how many lines you use. I can even come into the top and add a little bit more value in some of these little spaces where, like, maybe I can see a little bit of my gums. But that's pretty much all I'm going to do with those teeth, leaving them kind of like their spaces. And of course, if you need to refine things, if you need to pull out a little more highlight, maybe you shaded too much, or you need to soften a line, you can do that. But that's what's going to help you with drawing some teeth that look pretty realistic and not like little cartoons. So if I wanted to make this look like a cartoon, ooh, yay. A little silly there. All right, that's it.